I don't know how many of you know this, but just yesterday, Minecraft added a brand new button to Minecraft Pocket Edition. Now, I know it's Minecraft Bedrock Edition, but people know when I'm talking about iOS and Android, we're talking about the handheld version, not Bedrock Edition collectively being Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, PC, etc. I'm talking about a brand new button introduced to the Pocket Edition players. Now, this is really big news. I don't think it was actually mentioned in the changelog, and not very many people are talking about it. This could well be the gateway for more buttons to be introduced to Pocket Edition for the likes of changing your perspective or something like the offhand support. The only person I seen talking about this was Smokey Stack. He said, pick block for mobile, hashtag Minecraft. Now, this was found in the coding, but you can actually access this via Minecraft in the version and as of the version 1.21.50.26. That is going to be beta for Android, and it's the preview for iOS. I'll be honest, I don't mess around with Minecraft Pocket Edition, the Bedrock version on iOS and Android as much anymore, but I also like to keep you all updated. Now, as you all know, we do have numerous buttons in Minecraft Pocket Edition, the handheld version, and these can be changed inside of the controller mode. So I'm using the joystick aim crosshair version. You do have this, and you also have this. I prefer this one just because I like more options. But this brand new button is actually located down here. It's this one. It says pick block. Not entirely sure why it's creative only. The people that have seen this and have been talking about this have been saying, why on earth would you lock this to creative only? This would be so useful for survival players. It would be so useful for so many different reasons. It says, quickly equip any block you can see in the world. It's useful after explosions. Now, when you enable this and back out, you can see a brand new button is now available on my screen. It's just below my joystick right here, and that is going to give me the ability to literally quickly pick up blocks. Hate the fact that it's just creative only though. And for those wondering why I've stopped talking, because I have to go into settings, I have to go into video, I have to change my perspective this way, which is honestly the most counterproductive thing as a Pocket Edition player. However, I really hope, and I actually do think in the future, more buttons could and might well be introduced. So how does this work? So how this works is you are going to look at a specific block. Let's take the acacia log, for example. Tap this. It's automatically going to go inside of your inventory. This has been asked for so long. It just means that you're then going to have the ability to go ahead and do specific things, basically. Place them down. Go ahead and press this. Let's say you wanted to grab the spawn egg for this, and then you wanted to place it down. You get the point. You see how easy and flawless this actually is. Now, that brings me on to the question, will I have the actual ability to move this? Of course, as you guys know, the controls are customizable, and you can move them wherever you like. So let's try this. Let's go into our settings, touch controls, customize controls. Yes, you can. You can actually go ahead and do this. I feel like it might be a little bit more useful for me down there, to be honest with you. But is this a little bit too jam-packed? I think the reason why Minecraft haven't actually done anything like this is that they feel it's going to ruin the aesthetics of handheld Minecraft. But I would rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And that's kind of like a motive I kind of stick by. Because if you want to get sand, easily done. This is just going to stop Pocket Edition players having to go in here, having to go in here, having to search for sand, finding the block that you want, and then placing it down like this, and then going, okay, I need to go back in here. I would like to find myself diamond blocks. Need to get a diamond block. I feel like the handheld version is probably the version where you spend most of your time in the inventory rather than actually playing. One more thing I do want to try, on every other version of Minecraft, if you go ahead and put this on here, and then we try and pick block this, is it going to be possible? No. It's 2024, nearly 2025, and Minecraft have still not made the armor stand pick blockable. Obviously, this needs to be introduced. I think it is available on Minecraft Java. It's just never been introduced to Bedrock Edition, and it pains me. The developers outlined that this would be somewhat useful for explosions, so I kind of want to see how that would be so by destroying as many different blocks as possible: trees, leaves, sand, dirt, grass, etc. So they are saying that this is meant to be a lot easier here. So I mean, you could argue that's the case, right? Like, again, I'm not much of a handheld player these days, so let's go ahead and grab this. I think it's just to keep players constantly out of the creative inventory, or the inventory in general. I mean, you can see the difference of then having to search for it yourself. I just wish that this does get introduced to survival. We have some stone down here, so go ahead and pick block that. As an advantage, though, as handhelds, the range you have in creative to actually pick blocks up is insane, in my opinion. Like, you can pick up so many of these. Oh, the tree. We've got about that. So let's go down. Let's go ahead and place these down so you've got to rebuild your trees, I guess. It's just a quality of life change for the Pocket Edition community. I understand a lot of you are old school and still stick to the default controls of Pocket Edition. So let's see how this would work. So obviously this is more of like a swipe ability, which to be fair is also a really good way to play Minecraft. It doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. So how would this work? Would you like look at a block like this and then pick block it? Yes, you would. So like tap and pick block. There you go, tap and pick block. Let's go to the llama, for example. Pick block that. Yeah, that's how it works. Let's go ahead and look at the flower and pick block it. So it's more of a tap and then you collectively pick it up. So I can go to this tree, pick it up. Let's go, tap and pick it up, rather than obviously holding it down, which is eventually going to break it. So there is... Oh, wait, does this just stay active? Oh, with this one, you can kind of hold it down. Oh, okay, that's actually really cool. Hold on, is it a case of just holding it down once and then doing it? Ah, okay, so it only picks up one. It'd be pretty cool if you could keep it in and just like press multiple things. And then when you release this, then it stops picking up the specific blocks themselves. But let's say you were trying to do a specific design, right? You want to put this here. You then want to go with this. You then want to go like this. And then you want to go like this. But you could then just go like pick block this, place it down there, pick block this, place it down there. You get the point? So I think this is a really good idea. I am curious though. Let's see what happens when we do change our game mode to survival. Survival. What happens to this? It just disappears. That is a massive disappointment. I would love to know the whole process behind this. But hold on a second. Before we do today's outro, this is what we got to do, guys. Today's outro, like this, got to go into this, got to tap on this. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. New block. Let's see where it takes us over the next couple of weeks / months. I imagine the developers will be looking for some feedback about this.